Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in the world. This video is going to be covering topics about specific charts to trade on versus trading all kinds of charts. Now, when it comes to looking at charts, you have to be able to kind of look at maybe three max that you seem comfortable with. Download TradingView app, start your paper trading, and of course, start from there. Practice. Highly recommend the practice, because when you get the practice down and you just look at your phone or your computer and see that it's all just numbers, you begin to get comfortable in that sense when you start your day trading. Like I paper trade on gold and silver mainly because I understand the flow better than I do other charts like NASDAQ or US oil, just as an example. But learn what you can trade on. Learn what works best for you chart-wise, and practice with your paper trading account so you can get the comfortability and the feel of that specific market. Now, gold and silver backpack on each other. Of course, silver seems to follow after gold mainly. As you've seen, we've had a recent spike in gold again. Silver's gone up to past $60. I have a feeling by the end of 2026 that silver might be at $100 at least. And that being said, who knows? Maybe someone can set up a trade that lasts a whole year, which would be absolutely insane. Because on silver and gold, when I do my paper trading, it gives you the proper markets and it gives you the proper chart of how everything is going. You get, proper leverage, proper leveraging and whatnot. You can change up your leveraging to see if you can make more on the trade, or you can lower your leverage so you can be more careful, which I recommend if you're practicing. Especially with the usual starting account at 200,000. If you are starting out and don't want to mess up you won't really mess anything up. You'll have to restart it if you go completely negative and everything. But do $1,000 of paper trading. Do $1,000 per paper trade, and see if you're correct on whether you decide to go long and it goes up, or if you decide to sell and it goes or short and you decide to go all the way down with the sell. So with gold and silver, I have been able to hold certain trades for a few days before I can get myself out of it and whatnot. And of course, when you have NASDAQ or other charts, it's even more, uncertain, if that makes sense. It's even more uncertain because it'll have points of where it rises pretty crazy and it consolidates and then it goes all the way down even further than its other bigger dip, then, recover back up higher. Everything is just everywhere with NASDAQ. So you basically have to truly understand where money is flowing by even taking in, just seeing all those green and red numbers flowing across the screen of buys and sells and whatnot. You'll be able to start telling the direction that the chart is going to move in a sense. Because when you're seeing millions, let's just say hundreds of thousands, when you're seeing the red stuff, that's either people doing shorts and people being stopped out at the same time. Because when people get stopped out in the opposite direction, it only adds more money flow for the other people making the opposite trade, if that makes sense. Because you can't have a buyer without a seller. So literally money's in complete circulation at all times. So on TradingView, you're able to utilize New York, Asian, and European sessions. And then you have that like a couple hours or so out of the entire day where none of the markets will be open. I am going to be trading New York session whenever I do start day trading, and that is coming soon. It's probably going to have to be a couple paychecks down the road because of situations, of course, life. But yeah, I look forward to it. I have a lot planned as well when the day trading takes off. I would love to start streaming on YouTube, Discord, and if I get enough of following, maybe even Kick. I really want to grow this channel based off of knowledge I've learned from my failures and my research. So yeah, back to paper trading. You can also do perps if you're interested in perps. You can trade perps 24/7, because cryptocurrency is a 24/7 market. There is no close. But you also have to make sure you know what you're doing there, because cryptocurrency chart is a way different structure, build, and ball game of how the money is flowing in the market. And of course, you have, your Bitcoin, that's your big granddaddy of everything. And then you have your Ethereum, and then your Solana, and then it just, bottles downward. But long story short, the better you practice, the better you will be at day trading. You cannot doubt yourself anymore if you are looking at your screen and you're seeing those numbers go up consistently. Of course, you have to be accepting of those bad paper trades, because then again, at the end of the day, it's fake. But it can be real. It's fake, but it can be real, and that's only up to you. So once you get more comfortable, and let's say you get your account to like 300, 400,000, start putting 200 to 4,000 or 2,000 to 4,000 down to try it out. See what you're doing. Even if you don't understand gold and silver, definitely try out NASDAQ. Definitely try out a bunch of other markets, even European to USD. Currency. You could trade that as well. Highly recommend, if you are just trying to start out, getting into a market that's not super, super volatile. Something that has a good range of speed to where you can read its movements and kind of get familiar with its structure. Definitely, key points are using each time frame, even the 30-second time frame, 15-second time frame. Of course, you don't have to do all that if you don't want to, but to get to understand structure, you have to go from the largest to the smallest point of view, so that you can understand from the smallest point of view all the way to that largest point of view and make your bigger trades. So there are others that I follow that have made millions upon millions. There's one guy that turned 22 million into 100 million trades by SAI. And I'm connected to his socials and whatnot, and he has proof. He hosts events, and in a way that inspires me. Because it's not only am I going to teach this to my family, but I want to teach this to the world once I become professional at it. Because we're, in a way, there's too many people that let life take a hold of them without learning how to look and work hard for that enjoyment that they deserve. And I believe everyone deserves a breather. Life's hard. I love y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing night. This is Psychology of Trading. Paper trading. Have a good night. Peace.